This is a movement led by children, by college students, backed by many parents. Millions of people coming together to protest when they would normally be at school. Instead, they're calling on governments around the world to take action on climate change.
I think that it's better to miss one school day and then have a future, to not have any future and to go to school.
People need to realise that the planet is something we need to care for.
Many people are protesting here for the first time, but want to be part of this growing movement, calling on governments to do more to tackle climate change. And this truly is a global phenomenon. Across the Pacific Islands, many of which are already experiencing the impact of rising sea levels, are pledged to fight climate change. There were big protests in Australia, where several 100,000 people skipped school, college or work to take part. While in Thailand, hundreds of young people feigned death outside the Environment Ministry, demanding action.
We have come together as students. We skipped school for this. We're missing our education. To come here today, our education won't be important if we don't have a life to live for anymore.
In Indonesia, the police looked on while protesters rallied along a main road.
Climate change is not a lie. Don't let our people die.
And in India, the message was no less passionate.
So what we personally can do to help the climate is first of all change the mindsets of our government, of the people.
This protest in South Africa was no less noisy. This groundswell of global angst and passion for action and change from young people has surprised some in governments. Many have been inspired by the teenager Greta Thunberg, who last year started skipping school on Fridays to protest outside the Swedish Parliament. In just a few days, world leaders will meet in New York at the United Nations Conference on Climate Change.
We must hope, but we must also be prepared for that nothing comes out of it. And then we need to continue no matter what, because giving up cannot be an option.
The decisions world leaders make in New York will affect the future of these young people far more than themselves. It is a youth emboldened by a desire for change. Emma Hayward, Al Jazeera in London.